Welcome back, everybody, to the Sidney Jean-Charles Road to the Show here in MLB 22. Sidney right now is a 64 overall. We've upgraded his main archetype, Speedy Slugger, once. Now, we didn't get much progress last episode because I got kicked off the servers, couldn't get back on, so that definitely slowed down some of this progress after we had some really nice at-bats and would have had, I think, some good progress. But either way, we are approaching the All-Star break now in Sid's first year at AA. And the way he's played in recent games, I feel like he might be on the cusp of making it to AAA. But that's just how I feel. We'll see if that's actually valid as we continue our series here against the Wichita Wind Surge. And Sid has been red hot these last two videos. When you have great pitchers, you don't have to do a lot offensively, but we do anyway, and that's why this team just keeps winning. I don't have a choice here for this challenge, just advance the runner. They're kind of taking it easy on me here at the first challenge of the day. So I've been very bad at actually completing these challenges. This one feels doable. I really don't want to choke here. So we have to advance that runner. If I see a chopper to second base, episode's over early. Watch out. In the air to right center field. This one's deep, and we're opening the episode with a 2-run home run. The challenge is completed. Thank you. Oh, I love starting an episode strong like that. That one looked pretty good off the bat. It was like right down the middle. And that's 15 on the season now for Sidney Jean-Charles. Also continuing to hit well at home. And that's a fastball right down central. Now, if I'm not mistaken, he actually has I don't know what it's called, the scenario that gives him the extra fielding boost, but he can't get to this one in the gap. And despite the 2-run homer for Sidney, Wichita has taken the lead, and they lead at 4-2. Springfield's trailing right now, but here's Sidney trying to chip away at this deficit. Not that you have to really chip away at a 2-run deficit, but it's 5-3 Wichita. Runner at third. And that's going to be an RBI base hit. 5-4 Wichita. I'm calling it here. I think Sidney gets called up in this episode. I don't know if I'm like too early on it here, but he's just been playing too well for too long, I guess, the last few episodes. Especially here in the month of June. Just continues to crush. What might hold him back is just, not having the best overall or anything. He's only at a 64, but certainly been making some moves here over the past few episodes. We have the fielding boost here, so we're getting more defensive ratings up. It's yet another win for Springfield. What else is new? What does that bring our record to now? We just finished the first half of the season in first place in our division and are currently 3-0. I forgot, it's a brand new season basically. They restart everything. But we have a perfect season going right now. It's Sidney Jean-Charles here with Wichita up 3-0. I'm not even worried about it. On the ground, bounce to third base. They get the out at second and double up Sidney. Well, maybe I am a little bit worried now. Want to stay perfect. It's 5-0 and the bases are loaded. Okay. You have my attention. The challenge is drive in a run, make contact with every swing and drive in a run. Only swing at pitches in the zone. We're going for the plate vision boost here. Can't wait to fail this on a circle change that grazes home plate. 19 doubles on the season for Sidney. 15 home runs. A lot of extra base action. And we're going to take a couple low now, missing twice. Has confidence in that circle change, so I have to be ready for that. And he tried to go low again. 3-1. Jordan Walker on deck. And a hitter's count to Sydney. On the ground, chopped to first, and touching the bag ends the inning. That was a good pitch. Maybe I could have let that one go, but it would have probably been called a strike. That's a big missed opportunity, though. Base is loaded. Nice hitter's count, and that's all we do. Not sure we're getting an opportunity like that again. That's the swing we wanted in the last at-bat. Base hit center field. Don't suppose we start a rally here, do we? 3-1. I won't take off here as Walker will draw the walk. Remember, no Moises Gomez, so we have the new guy up here, Ben DeLuzio, who hasn't been terrible since getting this chance. So he's here, 3-1, two on base, and he's walked by Barnes. So here are the bases loaded now for Brendan Donovan. Second time we've seen the bases loaded here against Barnes. 2-1. In the air. Going the other way. This one's back and caught right in front of the fence. Wichita handles another bases loaded sequence. It ain't looking good. That's up the middle. That's going to be a base hit to center field. Sydney comes up throwing. I just want to see how competitive his arm is, and it's not, to put it lightly. Solari with a drive deep to center field. Sydney going back. He's not able to make this catch. Extra bases now, scrambling to third base and turning the corner. It's going to be a triple with the 10th run for the win surge. So safe to say our perfect season here in the second half is going to be over. Well, a wise individual once said, you can't win if you don't score. Well, we gave up 12 and didn't score today, so there's a loss for Springfield. On to the next game, and Springfield playing defense here. Runner at first base in the first inning. That's a base hit center field as Sydney lets that ball get to him and has no shot there at third base. Wichita gets runners at the corners, and they do end up scoring in the first inning. That brings us to the bottom of the frame. And challenge time. Advance the runner. Same challenge we had to begin the episode. And we all know how that one ended over the right field fence. I like that one, but a bit out in front of the fastball. We have a 1-1 count. To opposite field, and Sydney flies out. Here comes the wind surge again. Runners at the corners with a full count. That's a base hit into center field. And once again, Wichita scores and gets runners at the corners again. Gotta wake up here. We haven't scored here in a little while. Sydney trying to change that. He's got a runner at second base. We have just one hit on the day. Must have been a double. On the ground, we will advance the runner to third. So it's a productive out. I wanted to say that it feels like they haven't thrown a lot of breaking stuff at him. That was a slider. We didn't score. And we still haven't scored as we move ahead to the 7th. How many innings is this now? We're approaching 20, I'd have to think. Gotta break out of this slump somehow. We have one hit. One hit on the day. Blaine Enlow, 62 pitches into the 7th inning. And jammed him on the curveball. We take this game into the ninth, and we still haven't scored a run. There is a runner at first. We thankfully got our second hit of the whole night. And now Sidney Jean-Charles is up with 1 down. That's high. There's a strike in there. I'm taking a lot of these low ones here. I like that change I've been making to the game here. That maybe I should have swung at. Didn't love it. You gotta like that pitch, though. 1 and 2. That misses outside. Can we battle here and make it interesting late in the ball game? I talked about key moments for Sidney. I feel like he's played well, but doesn't have those key moments. Taken outside, and it's a full count. Walker on deck. Trying to get the tying run to the plate. And that misses low and outside. A walk for Sidney. And now we see what happens with Walker. 3-2 count, 2 on here for the Cardinals. On the ground, hit weakly. They'll only have 1 play, and it's at first base. So 2 in scoring position. As behind Walker, this is going to be Luken Baker, who's driven in 19. Not a bad guy to have up in this spot. But we're down to our last strike. 1-2 count. Backing him off the plate now. Count evened up. The 2-2. Jammed him, and the pitcher will take care of it to end the game. And on back-to-back days, Springfield has been shut out by Wichita. That's got to be the first time that's happened all season. Well, I do think we're going to score in this game. No way it happens 3 times in a row. Has to be the final game against Wichita. I feel like we've played 10 games in a row against them. Well, we're here, top of the first inning. We keep having these fielding opportunities here in the very beginning, and Wichita has been getting base hits. No surprise it happens again. He wants 3. I didn't think he'd actually do that, but he did, and it failed. So how many innings in a row are we going without a run? We have 2 down here in the first, so it's up to Sidney for this inning. I forget, like, the last time we scored, but it's at least 18 innings in a row, and Sidney will make it 19 with this warning track fly out. That's at least 19 innings in a row we have not scored. We just put up 3 more zeros. What's happened? Get on base after taking the first pitch. Contact swing, power swing. What does the team need right now? Just get me on base. I have to take the first pitch. And I was still going to swing if I loved it. But that's an easy one to lay off of, thankfully. All I got to do is reach base with Sidney now. Why? Not to mention we have 2 more errors. We're playing some awful baseball here suddenly. That misses low again from Cantorino. Fouled off the catcher. Tried to go inside. That's a really good pitch. I can never get the slider to actually go inside like that. 2-2. Ah, late. That felt late. Went the other way and didn't get the result we were looking for. So that failed. So 18, 19, 20, 22 straight innings we have not scored. And I'm not sure about the game prior. So we're actually on the verge here of being shut out the 3rd straight day. We have 3 errors and 1 hit. That's how things are going right now. That's a called ball. You're not often going to get that high curveball to actually hit because you missed your spot if it ends up there. So you're not often gifted that strike. 2-0 though to Sidney Jean-Charles. And now 3-0. You gotta go green light here. What are we waiting on? We have one hit today. And Sydney sends it to left center. I'm not pulling the ball. These are going the opposite field way too often. That's another inning we haven't scored. To the fence in center. Sydney retreating, and he's got this one. So the lead isn't growing for Wichita, but is it enough as it is? Runner thrown out. So we just had a scoring chance. Didn't work. This streak is something I don't think we're ever going to see matched. We are bottom of the 8th inning. Sydney takes strike one low. Runner at first. We got our third hit. But still no runs across. That's high. Fouled off the changeup, a good pitch, and now Sydney falls behind. Steal here. They never steal when Sid's at the plate. Somehow got a piece of that curveball. That's a good pitch again. Tell him to steal. It's fine. Again, fighting off curveballs, and Sydney continues the at-bat. Now pitch number 7. This time he's put away, and that's another scoreless frame for the Redbirds. It happened. We have been shut out in 3 consecutive games. That's the first and only time I think you'll see this happen in the series. The pitchers that we have faced have gone so deep into these games. That is such a pathetic streak.
He is showing off an improved power stroke at the plate, really starting to knock the ball out of the yard with greater frequency, and that can be a big confidence builder for a young hitter in the minor leagues. I'm joined by Carlos Pena, MLB Network analyst. Carlos, what does it mean for your confidence, for your state of mind, to be able to hit home runs at greater frequency in the minors?
Well, you take a huge weight off your shoulders because now you realize that it's not about swinging as hard as you possibly can. It's about putting yourself in the right position to deliver a nice, clean, smooth, rhythmic blow to the baseball. And he has certainly learned that. And that's why you see the consistency of power through the entire year, something that he's going to need if he's going to succeed in the big league level.
You know, it's interesting they bring up consistency, considering we have scored no runs the last 3 games. That's consistent, at least. I want to go back to June, man. That was so much better. So we didn't score in the 7th or the 8th. We didn't play the 9th inning there, so that one doesn't count. But you're now talking 29 consecutive innings we haven't scored a run. Along the way, too, we've been amassing just an incredible amount of errors. 2 in this game, that was 12-0. We had 3 more this last time out. I don't know what it is, but thankfully now it's a new series against a new team, and this team needs it. 29 consecutive innings we have not scored. Well, we don't want to make it 30. The numbers on the road are still far superior to our home numbers. And here's Sydney. We're taking on Arkansas once again. 2 down here in the first. That's strike 1. Fouled off. Good pitch. Not bad timing to have either. But now 0-2. Penn Murphy, the pitcher. On the ground, hit to short, and that is number 30 in a row. This streak will not be topped in this series at any point. And I now get to inform you that it's now actually 31 innings, on the verge of 32 unless Sid goes yard. Turned on to deep right field. And it's not leaving. Out number 3.
Leading off for Arkansas, the left fielder.
Every now and then we have something interesting happening in one of my videos, and I have to go search. You know, what is this obscure record? And I'm getting there again, because it's the 6th inning. We still haven't scored. It's 1-0, and Penn Murphy is still in the game. Ball 1 missing high. We've had some good hitters counts as well. And we still just can't get one to leave. Just give me a solo. Deep right field from Sidney Jean-Charles. They're just taunting me with these deep fly balls. So what I'm gathering here is the Major League record is actually 48 innings set by the Philadelphia Athletics in 1906. So we aren't quite at 48 innings. But that was also over 100 years ago. We're like not even in the live ball era. We did it. We finally scored in the 7th inning. 2 runs, and now 2 more base runners have reached. So by my math, we had 35 consecutive scoreless innings. It's now over. And now we want to end up, obviously, ending this little losing streak. Why did I reach for that? All right, 2 on, 2 down. Sidney Jean-Charles turns on 1. It's crushed to deep right field, and there's 3 runs on the board for Springfield. Sidney is not the one to break the streak, but he does make it a 5-run inning now. These home runs are going further, too. 447. 1 more at-bat. Runner at second base. We are leading 6-1. Should be able to bounce back for a victory this time. In the air to deep left field. This one's way back, and it is robbed. I think he just took away a home run. I have to see that one again. Should that have been a Sidney Jean-Charles home run? No, unlikely. Great play, though. Sidney over a few steps. And that will give Springfield a win, as this streak of losing and not scoring can finally be put to rest. Well, it's nice to have that streak over and done with, but we're trailing now 4-1 the following day. Arkansas has already gotten 4 on the board. That is right down the middle and drilled to left center field. Down for extras, and Sid will make his way into second base. 20 doubles now on the year for Sidney. And Kramer Robertson trying to help advance him. Good try. Robertson just popped out, so now we have Baker drawing the walk. Ben DeLuzio at the plate, and he swings and misses at the curveball. It's strike 3, 2 down, and 2 on now for Brendan Donovan. He's got a 1-2 count. And it's lined and caught at second base. Great play. Cannot get anything back in the 3rd. Well, this game isn't looking too good. We are giving up a lot of runs today. It's 7-2. Tried to jump on that curveball, but out in front. Into center field and down for a hit. Sidney trying to stretch this one into another double, and he'll have it. Robertson, shallow center. It's not going to fall in. 1 down. Now a strikeout for out number 2. Sydney's getting on base, but nothing is happening behind him. We are missing Moises Gomez right now. I think that's a big loss for us. And another strikeout ends the inning. Just some ugly games today for Springfield. So we head into the 6th now. We have 2 on and 2 down. Sydney has another chance. Ooh, I can't believe that one. Left right over the middle, too. Deep right field. This one's back, and this is a 1-run game. Sydney Jean-Charles gets 2 pitches right down the middle. He sped that one up for me, thankfully, going back to the fastball. Sydney's got 17 home runs, and maybe we have a game now. We get 4 there in the 6th inning. Now, I can't even tell what inning we're in here. But we are going bottom 7. It's still a 1-run ball game now. Tommy Parsons is the pitcher. And that is going to send Sydney back, taking a suboptimal angle. But we'll haul that one in. Just keep it close, Tommy. Strikeout, ground out, perfect. To the 8th inning we go. 3 hits in a row, all of them extra base hits. And now Sydney with a chance. Advance the runner. Make contact with every swing and advance the runner. Going with the plate vision one here. New pitcher, we got Kyle Hill. Fastball, slider. Simple. Runner at first. Inside, ball 1. Outside he missed, that's ball 2. Hitters count for Sydney Jean-Charles. Way upstairs, it's 3-0, Robertson on deck. I'm ready though if this is in the zone. Turned on to right field, base hit. Sydney will hold at first, that is 4 consecutive hits. That's the kind of streak we want here in the series. What a day for Sydney, helping turn around Springfield's entire game. And Kramer Robertson now, with the infield in, has a 2-2 count. He puts down the bunt. Well played. A good one, too. Got him at first, though, by a step. That's risky there with a 2-2 count. But it worked. And that brings up Luke and Baker. 1-2 from Kyle Hill. It's a base hit left field. Sydney will pump the brakes at third, but this game is tied. All tied up at 7. That must have been like right on the inside corner. Great swing there from Baker. He gives DeLuzio a chance to give Springfield the lead. Again, infield playing in. 0-2. He taps it. We're going. They're trying to get 2. Got 1. That's it. We take the lead. What an inning here for Springfield. 8-7. And the Cardinals lead it. So we go bottom of the 8th. They got 2 on. Can't get anything. We score another top of the 9th. So Sydney gets 1 more at bat. A triple shy of the cycle, I might add. I beat the graphic to it. Runner at second base. Sydney puts it in the air. Shallow left center. And we'll take a 2-run lead into the bottom of the 9th inning. But what a turnaround today for Springfield and this offense. Strikeout, walk, walk, walk. Double play to end it. And Springfield wins. What a great come-from-behind victory. And Sydney a huge part of it with that 3-run homer. Might not have had the most crucial hits, but Before we could have a chance to tie or take the lead, we had to get back in the game, and that's what Sid took care of in the 4th inning. That was a lot of fun. Beautiful scorecard there for Sidney Jean-Charles, 4 for 6. And that's a perfect way, I would say, to end today's episode. So no, my prediction of him being called up has not come true. We're not quite there yet. I don't think we're far away, but perhaps we'll have to wait till after the All-Star break is all. And that should be coming up in one of the next videos. Yeah, that might be 2 videos from now. It all depends on how quickly we get through certain games, if there's an off day in there. But that looks like 10 games until the All-Star games, so might try to do all 10 of these in the next video and then lead the following episode with the All-Star event. But that is going to do it for this one. Great time here with Sidney Jean-Charles. I hope you enjoyed the weird 36 scoreless inning or 35 scoreless inning streak, and then follow that up with one of our most exciting games of the season. That's baseball for you. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And I will see you all next time with Sidney. Have a great day.